Hey Joe, I'm gone, but so is your financial security. The bank wants $5,000 or they're taking the house. Don't worry, I left you my trusty old pickaxe in the basement. Dad, don't worry, he's totally coming back one day. And now we click to dig, doing one mighty damage as we drill our way into the earth. As we dig, we occasionally find garbage hiding down below. That's a mug that looks like a pumpkin. It is actually a coffee mug. I'm sure we're going to find better stuff as we go. This is a milk box. Definitely a great amount of treasure there, and also some suspicious blocks. When we find enough of this good stuff, we hit sell all. We got $7, which unlocks upgrades. Gain bonus coins equal to the amount of unique items when selling. Okay, it's $10 to upgrade pickaxe power, auto machine drill for 20, a drone to follow you around, okay, and radar. Shows how far to the next item. That's all we can afford, so we're going to go for that. Now, with that, we'll just keep going down. The dirt may be getting tougher. Either that or items are just more spaced out is probably actually more likely. But that's never stopped us before. We will mine right through this earth, through space itself, and through whatever planets get in our way. Got it. Can we find one more of those? It is further and further between the items now. But it doesn't have to be sell all. $29. More pickaxe power for 10. And then repeat pickaxe. Click and hold to dig repeatedly. That sounds nice. So, oh, we got to turn on repeat. Yeah, that's a little bit quicker because I feel like we're going to be at this for a while. We can't zoom out or look here. We don't really know how deep we are. We just know how close the next item is. And it's only a few digs to get to them. Is there a reason we would want a non-repeat pickaxe? Is it better the other way? Who knows for sure. Eventually we'll even find a new item. I can actually go a lot quicker if I manually click, so I can understand why we might want that. Also, sell all $46. Oh, but for $50 we can unlock a new rare pool. So, I didn't mean to click on that. Get slight chance to find one additional item. Alright, well, we're going to find more items. We'll save up for the rares and then we'll get additional rares potentially. I haven't had any coffee in about 6 hours, so I'm getting like heart failure, so I'm going to be a little twitchy. How many items is going to be worth the 34 we need? I think that many. Sell all $43. I was wrong. At least it's a very quick process. We just basically throw the stuff into the darkness and the darkness is a merchant. That's got to do it, right? $56. All right, give me the rare finder. He looks so heroic when he holds that pickaxe like that. What do we think that's worth? Those two items together were 5. Mini shield I'm sure is a reference I'm not understanding. A waffle? That looks like a gold bar. Think I'm going to need more pickaxe power. We're having to swing way too much to get these items, but look at everything we got. Sell all that, 44. Let's at least get a few more so we can boost ourselves up to 50, which didn't take long at our new values. Pickaxe power, 20. The next one will cost 40. We're basically already there. So yeah, it does make a difference. We're back to only a few clicks per dig. But if we sell all that, that's easily the 40, so more pickaxe power again. Now we're tearing back through in 3-4 swings to go through the dirt. But you know what? My strategy is to dig our way out. If we get through to the other side of the earth, we can just walk right out. And we just never run out of energy. We're just forever going to get better and better and better pickaxes. Sell all, $78. I think we're going to try the auto drill for $20. That unlocked a whole bunch of things over there, including energy. We can get a drone that follows your cursor to collect underground gas for money. I think I heard something break down in the background already. We're going to increase pickaxe crit chance as well. Okay, so that's my new drill, and that's my drone. It follows my cursor looking for something or other. I don't know how that works. I'm mostly involved in mining. Mining is what we know. Yeah, my drill is definitely, like, done. We can get more max energy, drill speed. Oh, it powers back up once in a while. We can get a second one. I don't think I need that. We can charge our pickaxe. Click and hold to charge and release a powerful dig. Release charge at the right moment to get perfect release, which is a guarantee 100% critical chance. How do we... Oh, we gotta click it to charge. Of course we do. Was that the perfect moment? I think when it hits yellow is the perfect moment. I'm gonna go through yellow just to be sure. I don't know when the perfect moment is here. Yeah, okay, I'm assuming it's when that little ding happens right there. Somewhere there. Is that it? I don't know if we're critting or not. Oh, that was a crit. Yeah, you can hear it when it crits. I don't think that's actually faster if we can just go like this. We're better off just hitting the ground several times, I think. Because I don't think the charge was getting as many items. And it's also a little bit hard to time that. Anyways, we'll just do normal things like a normal person. We can just upgrade our pickaxe power, $67. What I really should be doing is unlocking the next tier of items, which we should be able to do momentarily. We're going to sell all that. We're up to $100. So we get rare finder. The second level, that's $90. The next one's $162. But we'll be able to find more. That's like a syringe. We're finding medicine. There's an injector. There's a pill. I don't know who's buying medicine that's been buried 1,000 feet in the earth. but I'm not going to complain. I'm happy to sell it to them. It doesn't list the prices, but I'm assuming things are getting better as we go. There's a flashlight. So if we just sell those 3 items, yeah, that was a lot of money. So they are worth more and more. We are still finding the boring common ones though, still way more than I would like. We got another $100, more pickaxe power for 80. Oh, some of these things like link together potentially too. So we should be buying some of these, even like repeat speed, just to see if it would link to anything else. And we'll explore all that eventually. I need to keep mining to keep money coming in. I finally read the text for the drill and I can right click to recharge it once it does run out. It's not exactly tearing through the dirt. It does 4% per hit. I know we can upgrade it and make it stronger, but I am still enjoying using my pick. Yeah, it's $50 for one more drill. Why not? Now they're getting about 8% per tick and they're going up pretty consistently. So if I was to go and walk away and come back, we would find better stuff. What is this? Green balls. My dog's got so many balls, he's even leaving them in the games now. Just keep digging, sell all, $91. It's pretty easy for us to make $100 now, especially if we're finding some of the gooder stuff. Let's increase our critical chance, maybe critical chance again, just to make sure it's hitting harder, and add more chance to get extra items, ×2, ×3. We'll get more crits, because what are we doing for damage now? 11 apparently? Base damage 9, crits are apparently 11. Is that how I'm reading this? Both of my drills had died. We've got them back together at the same time. Now they can die like they lived, stuffing their face full of dirt. We're going to keep going. Hopefully the extra items are paying off. It's not really a noticeable difference yet, but we've got a long ways to go. So every swing is about 20%. 20% of the way there. Sell all, 127. I feel like we could only afford room for 3 drills, so I'm a little curious as to what happens once we buy the next one. Yeah, that just dead ends there. But now we got 3, all doing rather little damage. Our pickaxe is still far and away better, especially if I'm manually clicking. The drills are all dead, they're all back to life together. So let's give the drills more power, ×2, drill speed ×2. I don't really care about their energy because I just restock it. Now they're going 33% per time, 33.3. They're actually really good suddenly. I brought them back to life, so between us and the drills, we're actually getting somewhere pretty quickly. Gonna sell all that back to 96. Can we upgrade the drill power again? We sure can. So now they're 48% per turn. I gotta do it one more time and I'm gonna help them get there. Chisel that dirt away. Find everything we need. Sell all. Right click to recharge. Sell all again. $107. What did I say? I need more drill power. The next one is 270. We'll just increase our speed then. There's also the drone. It can have a gas scanner. It should be able to find gas. The drills are also going off much quicker now. It still takes them 3 cycles to get through a layer, but that's still perfectly fine because I don't have to do anything at all. They're doing all the work. And we just keep digging and digging and digging. By the time these drills have run out again, I'm going to refill them. Then we're going to sell everything. And we have $240. By the time these drills are out again, we can sell then upgrade their power. So they're going to be doing even more for us. We are going to have super drills. Sell all, $300. More power. They can still go up again. 810 after that. All right, refilling now. They're hitting for 10 damage each. So 30 damage overall. Our pickaxe only does 11. They do also run out of power fairly often. So I probably should give them... Actually, there's a drill. Drill will get bonus while charging pickaxe. Okay, so things can link together. Do I care? Not really. I actually really don't. But I gave the drills more power and they have like actually a lot more power because the thing isn't even dropping yet. I thought that would be a small upgrade. It's actually huge. The drill is finally ran out again. We started them back up and right back to digging. Sell all, 234. Which means we can upgrade pickaxe power again for 160. We now hit for 11, 14 on a crit. Which is actually a considerable increase. We can tear through this much quicker. Between us and the drills, we're going places. Sell all again, 234. We get so much money so quickly. I think we can get another rare finder at this point. $162. The next one is almost 300. But we'll find even more valuable stuff. Probably should have done this sooner. I forgot how cheap that was comparatively. So now we're finding a top hat. I think this is also new. An ID card. Probably for whoever the top hat belonged to. We also have lime juice. The rarest of all. I think this is also new. A lantern. There's a disco ball. These are probably all references to things. I know everyone always loves that I don't get references. Look, if I'm not actively recording or working on a video, I'm sitting in a dark room staring into nothing. We sell all that, $441. So we're going to get more pickaxe power again. That looks like it's now maxed. So now we're hitting for 13 and 16 on the crit. I wish we had a depth meter. I want to see how low we are. I want to see how much progress we're making and where we're going. The complexity of this game is simply overwhelming. Looks like we've identified all the items we can so far. 383. Sell all. Drills back to life. Rare finder. 291. There's another tier for 524. Now we're going to find even more rare stuff like a metal shield and a cactus. Yeah, it is. It's literally a small cactus buried down here in the dirt in a card game. I really do actually love how quick my miners are at this point because I can basically just scroll and peruse the items while they're doing all the work. This looks like dog food. It's a ramen bowl. Okay, that's an electronic key. Someone's probably missing that. We'll sell all that, $406. So the drone is going around to collect underground gas for money. It can also refill the drill with some of that, I guess. That's actually pretty cheap. The drone could be faster. I'm going to assume the reason it's not working is because it's too slow. I forgot we can get more drill power too for 810. There's still so many fun things to touch. Okay, the drone is much faster now, and it looks for the smoke. The smoke hovering around is what it wants. What I want is better drills. We sold that 542. That number actually reminded me, selling that 630, that the next tier of loot was 524. So we'll find more new stuff worth even more. A bubble blower, blaster drone, faster. Those do also help the drills, probably marginally. There's also an old phone. What else we got hiding down here? What, like a bowl? A bongo. Is there such a thing as a bongo without the drum? I picture a bongo drum, but maybe it can be just called a bongo, or maybe I'm misunderstanding things. There's also an old book and a clock. It's only been a minute, but we're going to sell all. There was another about $500. The money comes quick. I'm not sure if I care about the gas pockets, so it's only a couple dollars each. So I'm not really that worried about that. Refilling the drills don't matter because I just right click once they're done anyway. Plus they make a big dramatic sound to alert me. Okay, we sell all, $822 and a little more, $921. Drills up again. They went from 10 to 12 damage each, which is a 20% increase. They're tearing through the dirt. I zoned out and drank some water, but now we're going to sell everything, $644. I was upgrading the extra chance for items, not the extra amount. I forgot the extra amount was even over here. So we've done that twice, so we're going to find potentially more extra items and more crit chance. But hold on, there's also an explosive pickaxe. These tentacles are really getting over here. Randomly create additional explosion on every hit, times 2. This should be interesting. When does it go off and how do we know? Do we not get to know? Where is it? Hello? Explosive pickaxe? Did I read that wrong? I'm not seeing any explosions and I'm very sad about this. Oh, yeah, I've got to turn explosive on. It's the most simple game in the world and I'm still misunderstanding it. Explosions? Yeah, there's an explosion. What does explosion do? Is that 50 damage? Did I see that? Where's my explosion? 50 damage. Ooh, when it goes off a lot, it really does a lot of damage. That's actually huge. That's like triple a critical hit. Sell all, $1,260 because it got carried away with that. My things just died. Think they're back to life. Explosive chance again. Ooh, explosive chance again. Explosive chance again. So we should have a lot of explosions. It feels a little bit similar to what we had before, which is interesting considering how many upgrades we got. But I'm not going to complain. I literally have an explosive pickaxe. Many fun explosions later. Sell all, $1,359. We're going to upgrade the rares for $944. I think we just found an entire automobile. There's a toy car down below. This is a ferry bottle. Those two things are curious to find together. I'm surprised my explosive pickaxe isn't destroying all the items we're finding as we tear through the ground. Ooh, a magic potion. A red potion. That's got to be worth a lot to the right person. These items got to be worth a lot. Is there anything else new we missed? Doesn't look like it. Actually, there is. Whatever this is, a juice box. We're getting into drink territory. We haven't been mining that long. We're going to sell all. That was a lot of money. We just made like $1,500 in no time at all. There was also explosive power we could increase for 300 and then 450 and then 675. While we're at it, let's do a little more crit chance. I'm not sure if that applies to explosions. Now we just got to wait for the explosion to go off and we'll read the damage. 200. Was that 250? 200. So our explosions are now doing 10 times a critical hit. Over 10 times a critical hit. Which is why there's a large pile of items above my head at any one time. The drills are back online. Okay, we're just going to sell all that. That was still like almost $2,000. I'm going to buy max energy for the drill. I was hoping that would lead to something new. We could have the drill charge link power, increase drill charge link power. I don't think that really matters. I was just hoping you would unleash something new. Starting to see an awful lot of green over here. So I'm just going to run some of these upgrades out to see if they unlock anything new or interesting where they link together. Like this one, you can create an explosion on max charge level perfect release. Not that that really matters. I like the explosion one better probably. But these might synergize too because our explosions are maybe stronger now. So maybe that one will be worth it for a charge. I'm going to sell all that there. It's about another 2,000. Our timing is good there. Super crit, big boost to critical hit power. We're going to make a bigger release window. I kind of actually want to try this release. Our crits are actually bigger now too. So these are helping. Let's repeat. Where's my charge? Charge release. I couldn't see the damage there. 2,400. Did I see that right? 2,400 damage. That's so stupidly big. Those might be super crits because now they're only 800. Yeah, the super crits are 2,400. So if we're hitting super crits, it's definitely worth it to use this. If we're not getting super crits, we're faster just smashing with the explosions. We're going to sell all again. We have 7,000. Pay 5,000 and win the game? Absolutely not. I want to see when the game breaks. We can extend release. Oh, there's an auto release. That sounds nicer. Also, rare finders going up. $1,700. So we're going to find max quality items. Let's try the auto release. Oh, maybe it just doesn't charge past its point. I don't know if it's an auto release so much as it's just holding it in the sweet spot forever. Oh, we got to click on auto release again. I like how I keep making a mistake. Auto release? Oh, that's interesting. So it goes one. Oh, that one jumped right ahead to the good stuff. The longer we hold for, the longer it charges unless it auto. Let's try explosion again. Explosion is probably still better overall long term. It's debatable. Explosion is a lot easier to use. We've also found a lot of items. We should be into the max tier of items, so this should be new. A letter. Don't think that's ever getting delivered. Not in my hands. There's a golden cup. 19 diamonds. 26 golden balls. Not to mention a crown. There's actually a lot of treasure buried under my house. We clearly live somewhere with a lot of history. But now if we sell all that, we got $10,000. We've gotten, I think, all of the fun upgrades that I can find so far. So we're going to work on our drone. It's going to get a better gas scanner. And I think that's literally all of the upgrades. A minute of mining, we sold that. We're up to $12,575. The game has been running for nearly an hour all by itself. If we sell now, we only made $2,000. But if we let it run with an auto clicker all night, I think we'll make a little bit more than that. The game will probably break or my house will burn down. Either way, it'll be a good time. Many hours later, and there's nothing as exciting as a fire, but we do have about 61,000 of every item. So that's probably going to be a boost to our earnings. Yes, 17,429,000. So I think we got the 5,000 we need to win the game.